G'day, today I want to talk about a 90-day video challenge and why you must do a video challenge. The, the, the activity of doing the video challenge is an absolute must, and you must get onto it. When and why? Well, why I'm telling you why is because it is a development of who you are. It is the entrepreneurial training of changing you. It's in 90 days. Look, the sooner you do it, the sooner you're going to realize why. And what do? You just pick up your camera and start friggin' talking. My gosh, this is an activity of entrepreneurial training. This is the activity where you get to know who you are, what you are on this journey. This is the activity that changes people to becoming an entrepreneur. Now, my journey, I started with blogging. I had no idea what a blog was. I had no idea what blogging was. I had not, let alone spell the damn word. But Stuart Ross kept saying, start blogging. And so I thought, hell, I had to research and figure out what a blog was. And in the end, what I came out was that it was professional. And also I come to realize that as professional as it was, it was quite technical. And then I came to the conclusion just start writing. So I did. My first blog was not even more than 100 words. And I just started talking. And after a while, I developed expressing myself. My imagination grew, and I started to speak more about, I started to enjoy writing. I started to, my mind started to work. And this activity is an activity of training your mind. It is an activity of changing who you are. It's an activity of making you become the new person that you are as an entrepreneur. And after a while of doing blogging, I realized that I wanted to speak because I thought that writing was just too much. And if you think about it, the way I'm speaking and the way I'm expressing myself is a lot quicker than writing. So when it came to the time for me to do blogging, it was a challenge within the group, and Marie Santos challenged all of us, started picking people within our Down Under group to start doing a video. And the thing that I got out of that video challenge was the courage. Right? The courage it takes to do this sort of thing. This is an activity where people don't like being in front of people, don't like to be doing videos and being judged because they don't know what to talk about. Well, guess what? That's exactly what you have to do, is be in a position where you are going to get judged. But let me tell you something. Get over yourself. Nobody knows who you are, and nobody gives a shit who you are. And that's one thing that I came to understand about doing videos. I'm at a river park here, and might as well get up there and have a look at the river. And I started to go for runs around the river, and I come to realize how my training around the river, I saw different types of people running around the river. Some are fit, some are built for running, and what everybody's goal was in getting around the river. They were all wanting to get fit. Some were doing it the correct way, and some were doing it the wrong way. And I was able to relate this kind of activity because it is exactly like an entrepreneur journey. You are gonna, with the videos, your first video is gonna be crap. Your second video is like, damn, I've got to get in front of the camera and start talking again. Here's the thing. This is what makes you an entrepreneur. It is being able to develop you into being you. Be authentic. Or, all your flaws. You're not going to be perfect. But here's the thing. Somebody is going to connect with you. If you don't know what you're going to talk about your day, talk about yourself, talk about who you are, why you are doing this journey. Talk about the things you like and the things you don't like. At the end of the day, get talking. And I'll tell you what, your first couple of videos is going to be terrible. Well, guess what? Who gives a shit? Nobody knows you. But this is how people are going to connect with you. This is content that people are going to be able to relate with you because somebody out there is going to be able to relate with a message that you have to deliver. And trust me, this is what changes you. This is what makes people, this is what develops an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a person who is himself, who is honest and authentic, who doesn't give a shit about what people think about them, and has a message to deliver. I've got to be careful I don't fall back down the bank here. And the thing is, they have faith in themselves, they have belief in themselves, and this is what this activity does. It builds and develops you into being you. Man, I cannot speak highly of such an activity that you must and have to do. When to do it? Look, man, when you feel like it. When the time comes that you feel like that you need to do it. But here's one big lesson that I've learnt on this journey from Guy and Elan. The thing that you fear the most on this journey is the very thing that you must do. And the strength and the power you get out of the growing you is absolutely amazing. Look at me. I'm doing this shit. I'm delivering. This is my message, and my message here is for absolute beginners and for all those people out there who are wondering why they need to do a 90-day video. What do you talk about? Anything. I've already told you what you need to talk about. Everything about marketing. Marketing is a technical skill of how to deliver your message. There's thousands and thousands of people out there doing this, and the journey of an entrepreneur, as I've come to realize, is not everybody makes it. So you might as well join in and try and be that 1% of people that will push and persevere and grow and believe in themselves in delivering their message, and just being persistent and persevere through all the activities that you must do to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is changing you and becoming you. It's about leadership. It's about authenticity. It's about giving. It's about helping people. That is why, as much as it is about making money, the important thing is in this journey is you. All of us are here delivering a message about making money. But if people don't get to know, like, and trust you, well, guess what? It is a frigging useless, pointless product. Because if people don't trust you, it's pretty obvious. We've all been in that position. A lot of people have been skeptical about this. People don't like being pushed into this sort of thing. People are looking for people they trust. Guess what? Guess what? Well, this is one activity where people get to relate and connect with you. All your flaws, all your early videos are going to be crap. Get over yourself, as Jay Kubasek would say. Nobody knows who you are. This is fitness, entrepreneurial fitness training. To begin with, you're not going to be a good runner. You're not going to be good at exercising. But as the days go by, you are going to get fitter. It's mental fitness and emotional endurance. And this is the kind of activity that develops you into being an entrepreneur. Whew. There's things about lighting and background and how you position yourself in the camera. That's technical skills that you can pick up, looking at other people's videos. You can pick up looking at your own video, because you're going to look at yourself and go, oh, I don't like that background. But, at the end of the day, do your video. And I would recommend that the first 20 videos that you do, you just get talking. And as bad as it is, publish it. Because when we had our video challenge within the group, everybody's videos were terrible, right? They were terrible, just people were nervous. We were all scared, nervous, and, stumbling over words, and had no idea what we were talking about, or just started talking about crap. But what I got out of that video challenge was courage. The guts and the courage that people had to picking up that video. The thing you fear the most in this journey is the very thing that you have to do. That is what entrepreneurial journey is about, is getting out of your comfort zone, and positioning yourself to express yourself. And guess what? That's exactly what you do, and that's exactly what you will become. Get out there and be who you are. It is a place where just be honest, just be true about yourself. Somebody out there is going to relate to your message. Not everybody's going to relate to you, and not everybody's going to like your message, but at the end of the day, somebody will. And that connection comes from just being yourself. This is a journey of authenticity. This is a journey where you learn to be who you are. This is an activity of mental fitness, emotional endurance, and personal development. Be consistent on a daily basis. Being consistent on a daily basis creates habit. Habit changes lives. Have a good day and challenge yourself on a daily basis. That is why you need to do a 90-day video challenge. All right, have a good day. And Nikki Ari, being awesome, be awesome you, and live the dream. See you later.